There's a moment some children experience far too early, not a memory, a realization. You look into the eyes of a parent who was no longer steady. Maybe it's addiction, maybe it's rage, maybe it's just emptiness. And without anyone saying a word, your nervous system decides something for you. If I don't stay strong, everything will collapse. That's not bravery, that's survival. And that's how a child begins to disappear, not from the outside, from the inside. They laugh at the right moments. They stop crying where no one can see. They sense moods before words are spoken. They become experts at reading energy. They adjust. They soften themselves. They manage emotions that were never meant to be theirs. Slowly, quietly, they stop being children and start becoming stabilizers. The world applauds this transformation. You're so mature, so responsible, so strong for your age. But no one asks the question that matters most. What did it cost you to become that way? Because beneath the praise lives a grief no one names, the grief of a childhood that ended without permission. And this doesn't end with childhood. It follows you into your relationships, your work ethic, your sense of worth. Without understanding it, you keep repeating the same behaviors that once kept you safe, but now quietly exhaust you. Patterns don't vanish just because time passes. They evolve. Psychology has a name for this. It's called parentification. When a child becomes the emotional caretaker, the mediator, the protector, the one who holds the family together. This isn't just emotionally unfair, it reshapes the brain. Because a child placed in charge of emotional safety never learns to relax. They learn to monitor, to anticipate, to stay alert. Love becomes conditional. Peace becomes something you earn, and your own needs feel dangerous to express. So a new version of you takes over, the dependable one, the achiever, the listener, the one who never asks for much. You wear this identity so long that eventually you forget it was built for survival. But the child beneath it never vanished. They're still there, quiet, confused, waiting. As an adult, this shows up in subtle ways. You might avoid relying on anyone. You might feel uneasy when things are calm. You might struggle to receive love without guilt. Rest feels undeserved. Joy feels unfamiliar. Peace feels suspicious, because chaos was your baseline. When dysfunction feels normal, your nervous system doesn't recognize safety. No child chooses this consciously. They adapt because attachment is essential to survival. A child will abandon their own needs before risking emotional abandonment. That's not weakness, that's intelligence. But here's the tragedy. What protected you then can imprison you now. So many adults are functioning well on the surface while carrying neglected children inside them. They succeed to earn love. They stay silent to avoid rejection. They take care of everyone else while secretly wishing someone would notice they're tired. That longing to finally be held belongs to the child who never was. Healing doesn't begin with fixing yourself. It begins with recognition, with stopping the inner minimization. It wasn't that bad. Others had it worse. I turned out fine. Fine is not the same as whole. No one is coming to rescue the child you had to abandon. You are the one who goes back now. You are the one who says what no one said then. You didn't deserve that. You were too young to carry that. You get to rest now. This is not weakness. This is repair, and this is where healing truly begins.